So this area here is what we're going to do. We're going to set this up as an Oasis pond. So normally what I'll do is normally follow this around, go underneath the wall, like so, and just making some nice shapes. We're going to start filling this in with birch planks eventually. Some of the times I just ignore the block and go one out. And we can go one out like this, get some sand like so. But this one's big enough where we can add a tree, and we're not going to do that yet because it'll take me a while to actually set the trees up, get the materials, which is in shulker boxes. So let's see what this looks like. It's once you get the shape sorted and once you get the birch planks involved, that's when it brings together. But the idea I've got now is to have an island here and then maybe a small island here, with the trees going in the middle like so. I think next episode I'll show you. I'll get on with, to that. So yeah, the glowstone pillars is where I want pyramids, different sizes. So this one doesn't look like it's just a one-off. So I'll have one in the far background, which will look cool, and maybe buried in some sand. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to do the same with my base as well. So my base is basically inspired off spawn. So anything I learn in the desert at my base, I bring over here. So it's just a learning curve. I never built in a desert like this before. I remember on season 1 where all I did was build my villages in desert. That's all I did. And that was quite good. I enjoyed the desert project. So now you get your birch planks and you put it on the outskirts. If it's like this, you just put block there. But we'll get rid of the blocks anyways. So like so, carry this over. Like so. Keep doing it. So like this. It doesn't look as good, so you break it off. Add there. Sand block here. Like that. Oh. And around the outside you could add the bushes. But what we're going to add is a... So, what's it called? Some sugarcane. That's the word. So basically the sugarcane's going to go on around the outskirts. And this is going to drop down a couple blocks. I'll show you when it's all done. So now this is our shape. It's not too big. Not too small. It's the right size. This size here, or even in the middle right here, is great for an island. But right now I'm going to show you how to make it look like it's folding in. So I normally just go around the edges like this, stand in one area, and just swoop around. Like so. I'm going to get loads of sand from this. So what I like to do is basically let it rest against some things. Because this is going to be where the sugarcane's going to be. So we don't want too many areas for sugarcane to grow to overcrowd the pond. So something like this to there. I'm going to get rid of this area a little bit more. Get rid of that. And this area here, if I put water here, this one here won't get it. So we need something like this. We can add one more there. This is good over here. So we can get rid of this. And push this here and get rid of this. So around the outskirts here is going to be sugarcane. And since it's big enough and there's going to be an island here, this won't look that busy. And if it does, we can always remove it afterwards. So next is to leave some gaps like this. So people can get in and out if they go swimming. So I like to rest it against the other blocks. So if it's like this, I like coming out a little bit more, going in again, coming back out, and so forth. So essentially, it'll look something like this, resting against some things. And it's up to you if you want to change these over. But keeping it sand looks a bit better in my eyes. But yeah, there's no wrong way or right way to build this. As long as you are happy with it, then that's what should matter. So next is to get another 2 layers gone. And that's when we start working on the major thing. So now I've done all the water and dug it around the outside. It looks natural, it looks nice, it looks brilliant. So now it's time to get our shulker boxes out. So this one's the major one right here. And I normally get half of this, and blue and yellow. And what I like doing is coming along here, and where it's this bit here, I like normally put in pink, yellow, not yellow, pink, purple, knocking out this block here, another purple one, pink here, knock this one out, and add purple, and around here some yellow, so we'll knock this one out, so it's something like this. Add in some colour to the floor bed, blue here, there we are. You can add tons more. We're going to add red somewhere as well. Like so. Fire coral blocks. I think it'll fit well here. There we are. Nah. Let's just knock this one out. Boom. This one out as well. Boom. There. Something like this. Then now come out and get your flowers. So run out of flowers, so get some of this, get some of that, and just get all this. Actually no, I'm going to leave one in there so we know which one's which. There we are. So brain coral, I think will look good on purple. Yeah, there we are. Some more coming out like there, some dotted around now and then, over here. It's about placement really. So we got enough of these blocks or colour around. Put one more here and come back and get a different colour. So now we need some yellow. Well, I don't know why that's split off like that. Yellow. We get some blue. And we'll get some red dotted around as well. So yellow can go in here because it works nicely. Just gonna add one here as well. Some yellow dotted around. Just add some colour. And add one there. Now it's a blue. Blue can go in yellow really nicely. There we are. Some blue over here. And there we are. Just some over here. It's just about putting things randomly. If they don't fit, they don't fit. You know, you can just always come back and alter that. Couple red over here. Same one here. And it's just sort of just put them anywhere you want. No right or wrong way to do this. Now, next, it's to add some kelp. Like so. Gonna add two here. And one here and one here. I would add some soul sand in here, so add bubbles, but fish generally spawn here, and once they hit that pocket of air, they instantly die. It's so strange. Add some of lily pads, just dot them around, and now we can just jump across each side. Get our next shulker box out. Put this in here. Now it's the... what are these called again? Sea lanterns. I keep forgetting the word. And probably that's enough, I would say. Oh, never mind. So we can get some sugarcane and we'll get some sea pickles and place them around. And if you got some string, which we actually do. Oh, messed it up. The water's a pain to add in, so you add it sort of like this. So if you got a block at the back like this, you put a source here, another source here, and both of them together will merge the middle one into a water source, and you can keep moving it along and doing the same thing and same thing and same thing. Around here, you just add this whole side down here and the corners, and it will just fill in the rest. And you can keep doing that and doing that and doing that until it's all full up. So now it's the... oh, what's it called? Sugarcane. My words. Sugarcane around the edges. We can actually do something like this. this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And you can even add this one as a 4. Parkour. Boom. And there we are. So we can come around, parkour around these lily pads and fail. Get some string. Add the string on top of these because they'll grow 3 high naturally. You can actually find a 4 high sugarcane piece, which is kind of rare. But it's not impossible to find. There we are. There we are. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Put that away. Sea pickles. And you can add 1 here. You can add 2. Add 3. And the most you can add is 4. And you can't add any more. Which is really nice. And without them on land, well, if you add them on land, there's no light. It just looks like an empty cup. There we are. More of these dotted around. Boom, boom, boom. Like so. There we are. If you've got bone meal, what you can do is just spam the floor like so. And if you spam click this with bone meal, adds it as a double one. And you can just keep coming around and fill in the water full of leaves. I can't remember the actual name of this. Now we are. Boom, boom. All around. Familiar faces. Boom. Couple more places. There we are. So now it'll look something like this. You can't really see much, but this is how I go doing my ponds. And obviously somewhere around here is going to be a little island with a tree coming around, bushes in the water, logs in the water. It's going to look nice. I love how the glowstone looks though. So that's it really. Showed off a bit of spawn, talked about the mini competitions. So if you want to hand in materials for and post this out, keep an eye on competitions and events. I'll tell you what day is what we need basically, so you can hand it in. First person gets a prize, gets a collectible and a trophy. So basically everyone wins in this situation. You don't need to spawn. You'll see your resources getting used. And if you win, you also get a prize box. So everyone wins in the end, in my opinion. If you want any more tutorials, just let me know. I'll show you all how to do it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.